not too loud. The phone should be cleaning it out. I hope you're doing well. I have some big news to talk about for this project, and we're going to get into it today. So, I mean, if you're watching this post-stream, there's no cuts. All right, so let's get some music up. I'm actually going to turn off the AC. Oh, fucking silence to my ears. Having the music downloaded, way better than streaming. Chance, hope you're doing well, buddy. What is this? Oh. Okay, so here's the big update for this project. We played Cocaine Owlbear. Oh, I also need to talk to you about Cocaine Owlbear because I didn't stream yesterday. Cocaine Owlbear went long. But I feel like that's only because we had a session 0 on the same day as playing the game. So there's like 2 more hours on top of the game. We played Shadow Dark versus 5e. No one at the table had played Shadow Dark before. And everyone loved it. It's rules light Dungeons and Dragons that emphasizes roleplay and creative solutions versus what happens on your character sheet. Oh no, extra Fables content. So we played that. We were in the woods, and I pulled out the prototype trees. The current tree that we're trying to remake was the worst tree of them all. Because the magnets just helped it come apart. And it took up, in the uncut, you'll see me fiddling with the tree way more than my patience would allow me. Everyone had a great time. We told an amazing story. Holy crap. Allie killed it with a whole new character style that she's never done before. And we got 3 new people on the channel. 1 an old familiar face and 2 brand new faces. So dude, it was such a funny game. We were laughing and crying so much in the span of 6 to 8 hours. So, as when it comes down to the trees, the forests that we're working on, right? I think the best solution for my trees, my tall trees here, is no magnets. Just glue it all together. I think that's going to be the best solution. Based off the experience playing it, the magnets are an inconvenience that is distracting. The first time it happens is a nice fun joke, like but the second time it happens, it's like that's not a useful thing to have on the table. So especially when recording, I think the metal weighted base is great. I like having the tall trees. It helps people see what's going on underneath the trees. Do I want to make small trees? Let me just put it over here and feel that out. Yeah, I do think I want to make some small trees. Yeah. So I think out of all the bases that we've made, I think some of them are going to be some small summer trees. And some of them are going to be some tall summer trees. And we're going to make a fay tree. That will be the project for this. So I'm like, it sucks because all the work I put in. We've all dedicated time to this project. Let's be honest. All the time and effort put into trying to get the magnet system up and working, and I think this is great for storage. I think it really is. Like, just pack it away. It's all good. Look at it. Easily breaks into 3 pieces. You can store it, but when it comes to playability, it's just not that playable. It's just the smallest bump, and don't know why it's not happening here, but when it happened on the table, I'd put the tree down and it would just slowly always fall over. Or it would more fall over like this because this was heavy enough to hold itself up. But the tree, yeah. So, with that in consideration, how I think I'm going to move forward. Up here, I think I'm just going to glue the armature to the bamboo, right? And then when I use the glue to make the texture, I will just do that around the seam, and that'll hold it nice and still. Down here, on the other hand, I will glue a magnet, so that way the magnet snaps the 2 pieces together, but I'll also glue the magnets together. So there's a little bit more metal that's just tightening it up, and then some adhesive to hold it in. And I think that's just going to be how the trees are going to go. Yeah, I kind of feel like it sucks, but also at the same time, lesson learned. Cool. So, how are we going to do this for today? Right? I think we start by ceremoniously gluing this thing together, this prototype. And then we grab the armatures, the bases, we look at the forest that we're going to make, and we work on one tree at a time. Time for hot chocolate. Hell yeah, brother. God, Cokie and Owlbear was so funny. What you're going to love about the Cokie and Owlbear is the back-to-back experience of the session 0 going straight into the game. Oh, because we rolled our characters in order from strength to charisma, and you had to stick with what you got. And then they picked their classes based off what they rolled. And then a couple characters didn't make it to the end, so then they had to be rolling new characters mid-game. And we had to take a break to just like cover our bases for the new characters. So the uncut is going to be hilarious. Why not try a pressure fit dowel situation? Pressure fit dowel, kind of like what you would put in like furniture. You have the little dowel stick and it goes in, and it's just so tight that it just locks in. I could. I don't see exactly, based off the tools I have with me, the easiest way to do it. I don't know why I can't see it, but I don't see it. So what I'm going to do, I think the right choice is the easiest and simplest choice in front of us. I think that makes the most sense. I like to complicate things. I think this is one of those situations where the product of the tree tells me that I have to simplify. And that's fine, but honestly, it'll be kind of okay and fine by me, because if it means speeding it up, great. And if it means making each tree is easier, great. Because then it'll be an easier video to make about how to make these trees. Okay, so let's start by gluing this tree together. Oh, it just fell. It just fell. No one heard it. Okay, so glue. The best glue to use. Honestly, we're going to use hot glue. Let me grab it.
Are you just gluing the tree together?
Yep.
That's funny.
But what's really cool is everyone really loved the look of this tree, which is an important thing for the aesthetics. So the hot glue gun is heating up. Should be able to get this camera a little bit further away so you can see more than just me. There we go. So armatures and trees. Oh, by the way, this came in the mail. Essentially flock for a tree, but purple, so I can make the Fey tree. All right. Armatures. Got a lot of them. Bases. Got the bases right here. This can actually live over here. Glue water. Let me get some water to put in here for some spray glue so we can lock down these bases. I need that. And really, just fill up this little tiny bottle. I think this is like a 2-ounce bottle. Just halfway up with water. And the rest with glue. Yannick, sore play. $2 a.m. tubing. Is this still making frisky? Yeah, I am making broccoli. Where's my lid? Swordplay, is that camera in the back mounted to a PVC pipe? Oh no, it's actually a pressure-based wall divider meant to hang curtains to divide like a room in half. I got those so I could just, without damaging the apartment, hang the gray curtains around the entire the gaming space without drilling holes. They can just be put there. And I used to have a massive C-stand here I have one there because there's a lot of stuff, but it was just taking up so much space. So I took out the C stand, and I tried clamping the camera to it, and I think there's not that really much on it, so it's pretty stable. Same thing's going on over there. And it's really convenient. It's just, yeah, a wall divider pole. It's a stripper pole. Yeah, I just leave it over on the side. Pull it out every Sunday night or so. Get my work on going. Yeah, I think there's vertically, like a vertical pole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal ones. And the horizontals just are hooked onto it. It's nothing like prosumer or anything. It's just a consumer little. I wouldn't say cheap, because everything is overpriced. But I'm really satisfied with it. All right. So these bases. Have some grass on them. But some of them could have some more. But the problem is they need to be glued down. Water glue. And I did not cover my table.
Which means you have to clean it when you're done so the cats don't lay in it.
Yep.
Because that's where the sun comes.
The reason water glue, if you don't know, great thing to put on top, especially to really lock in any of the foliage or turf that you're using. But also, you can patch things up. I need to get a new crafting mat because the hot water pot used to bend the armatures warped my crafting mat because of the material it's made of. There we go. There we go. clean this up before it dries, because I'm silly. Hi, mister. Paper towels. Do I not have paper towels anymore?
Might have used all the blue ones.
I think I did. I'm on a paper towel, guys. We don't normally use paper towel for household things, just crafting. So, out of sight, out of mind. It is actually just fake turf. James, the basil that I used for the turf on the mountainside, I never sealed it. So it actually is now golden brown, like an aged autumn color, and it's kind of interesting. I definitely want to put green back onto it, but it's just interesting. You know, it's very interesting. It's fucking crap. I should have sealed it like a good fella, but no. All right, so our trees. Is hot glue gun? Almost ready. So the trees that we've got: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. It's a tall one. Here's a nice tall one. 3. So that's 3 big ones. More trees. 2 small ones. Let's use those. Yeah. So I can swap this one out with this. I'll make this the fade tree when I get to it. Should have sealed it like a good fella. Do I look like an Irishman? Okay, so we got the armatures. New process. There we go. You know, I could actually make roots now. Yeah, just add an extra step. Expanding surfaces. There we go. Great, great. Market pliers? You mean Markiplier? There we go. How did I... A knife. That's what I used. Nope, don't know where the blades are. All right. Hello, my name is Markiplier. Welcome to Five Nights at Sea Mike. All right. Is this the right method? This is the method I used. Should really use this weekend to clear out my dining table so I can actually craft to my heart's content. What would you be crafting? What's on your to-do list for crafting? Yeah, the tapering is going to be tough. I think I just tried blending it with hot glue, which I've seen other people do with technically no problem. I think I got to do a combination of whittling the bamboo dowel and then using hot glue as well. That's one crooked tree. Do not cut towards flesh. What is that, about a millimeter? If I take a Sharpie, I could draw it. What up, Sean? Way easier without the tree in the way. There we go.
Girl.
She eating on her own?
Is that her and not Saint?
Yes. I see you can't tell your own cat apart from the other cat.
Oh, I just didn't even look. And so I had you confirm, because I saw you looked at the quick glance, and I wanted you to confirm.
How dare you trick me? There we go. That's perfectly fine. We're going to add texture to it anyway, so that will look absolutely fine. Yeah. This one will probably look better. Had to think for a second.
Hey. You want to mess me up?
Just realized the time to get my goblins ready for bed soon. I'll have to catch up with the rest of the stream later. Hey man, good night. Tuck those goblins in tight. So now that the glue is between the base, the bottom trunk and the tree, I'm going to use hot glue to kind of cover the tapered edge. Now it kind of physically blends in with each other. Once it's textured, it'll look flawless. Same thing. Great. What's up, big boy? Yeah. Now, 4 small. Yes. That's right. 4 small ones. I feel like these are too small. That's fine. Let's think about how many trees do I use in a single forest encounter. I got a few laying in front of me right now. Let me show you. So we got all of these happening from a game last weekend. Yeah, I think. Do I want small trees? This is the moment to answer that question. No, I don't want small trees. I want tall trees. So I have 4 tall trees. Two more. We are going to use these. I've never played a dwarf despite being incredibly dwarf pillared. Wait, dwarf pilled. I'm in the middle of writing down all the different ancestries and races for Shadow Dark that are in my world. On top of creating spell cards for Shadow Dark. And background cards for the different types of backgrounds that exist in my world. Super helpful, actually. Then players just have the cards available and they can just read it. Dowels. Did I just use up all my dowels? Interesting. All right. All right, guys. So it's been about an hour. It's that time of the evening that I get to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I appreciate your time. The rest of the tree work is going to continue tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, everything's a lot faster and simpler now that we're kind of removing the magnetic aspect out of the trees. Here, let's look at the prototype with the magnets that had to dry. It's way heavier of a tree. But it's more solid. All right. So we got a bunch of trees glued together, carved up. They need some texture, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna add some texture to these trees. While they dry, that's a good question. What did I do when they dry? That's a solution that needs to come up tomorrow. I don't even worry about that today. You know what? While they dry, we can actually build out a fay tree. Because I don't think it's just going to be a normal looking tree. I think we need to kind of build it out a little bit with some more branches coming off of it and stuff. Because I want it to look otherworldly a little bit. Or just poofier. I don't know. That's my thought. I could be wrong. All right, everybody. Hope this was a chill hour for you. It was for me, and I needed it, and it's great. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and of course, as always, good night.